morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, everyone. My name is John Strickland. I am your Transportation Director for Dublin City Schools, along with the CCRPI Coordinator. And today, I want to read you a book. This book is called The Magician's Hat. And the reason I picked this book is because this book was written by Malcolm Mitchell, number 26 for the University of Georgia Bulldogs. He also played with the New England Patriots and won a Super Bowl. But this is what he did. He could not read at some point in time, and he had to learn, even through college, how to read. And he began the process, and he wound up publishing his own book. Let's read the story. The Magician's Hat. Now, let me read you this that his former coach wrote about Malcolm. I had the pleasure of recruiting and coaching Malcolm Mitchell. He came to the University of Georgia with only one thing in his mind: football. During his time at Georgia, his eyes were opened up to a whole new world. Part of that new world is a love for reading. And now he has become a writer. He is still one of the greatest college football players in America, but he is also one of the most well-rounded young men I have ever met. Former University of Georgia coach Mark Richt wrote that about Malcolm in his book. Family Fun Day at the City Public Library is a special Saturday that everyone looks forward to. The library was known for having cool and exciting events. For the first time, there was a magician named David. So we got a magician named David at the library. Everyone gathered around the magician to see him perform. After a series of tricks, the magician was ready to perform his favorite trick of all. He took off his magic hat and began to tell the audience his story. When I was your age, my mom received an invitation from the library about Family Fun Day. During the book scavenger hunt, I wandered into the library. Out of the hundreds of books, one jumped out at me. Thought it jumped out at you, didn't you? That's the picture of the library when books ready to jump out at it. It was a book about magic. Reading this book inspired me to become a magician. All right. What do you want to be when you grow up? That's a very good question to answer right now. An excited Amy raised her hand and shouted, "I want to be a dentist." The magician asked Amy to reach inside the hat, and she reached deeper and deeper into the hat until she felt something. It was a book. The magician asked Amy, "What is your book about?" She screamed, "It is about teeth." So she wants to be a dentist and found a book about teeth. In awe, Matt raised his hand and blurted, "I want to be a famous football player." The magician smiled and held out his magical hat for Matt to reach into. "Let's see what magic you can find inside." Matt reached deeper and deeper until he felt something. That was Matt raising his hand, wanting to talk. Matt roared, "My book is about football." Look at there. This book is written by a football player. All right, let's see. Wait a second. This is not magic. Ryan barked from the back of the crowd. Amy and Matt's parents must have told the magician what they want to be when they grow up. Look at Ryan. He's a non-believer. The magician challenged Ryan. What do you want to be when you grow up, Ryan? This was Ryan's chance to prove that the magician was fake, so he snickered and said, a dog. The magician asked Ryan to reach into the magical hat, and first he couldn't feel anything. So Ryan reached deeper and deeper until he felt something. He's almost fallen into the hat. Looking at the magician, a puzzled expression flashed across Ryan's face. The book was not about dogs. It was about outer space. Ryan had always dreamed about becoming an astronaut. Whoa, whispered Ryan. That wasn't a very good whisper, was it? Whoa, whispered Ryan. How'd you do that? Look, Ryan's got the book about astronauts. I'm not doing anything, said the magician. You are. I am? Asked Ryan. Yes, you. The dreams and desires that are within you created this book. Follow your dreams and they will take you wherever you want to go. Wow. The magician turned his hat so everyone could see inside. What are your dreams? That's it. The last question of the book. What are your dreams? That's what we want you to think about, especially during this time off. Think about what your dreams are. Write about them. Write to somebody and tell them. Do the little things that keep you involved. Continue with the schools. Keep safe. Keep washing your hands. Try to stay away from bunches and bunches of people. And you stay healthy. And we'll see you as we carry our bus down the Old Town Road. Thanks for having me.